Russell Wilson may not want out of Seattle, but he wants to get hit less while he's there. I'm Robin Lundberg here with Bill Enright. And Bill, Russell Wilson told Dan Patrick he's tired of getting hit so much. And if you look at the stats, he's been sacked more than any player through their first 9 seasons since the merger. So does he have a legitimate gripe by being frustrated with the Seahawks?
I think absolutely he does, Robin. Let's look at just how many times he has been sacked. Since 2015, Russell Wilson's been sacked 275 times. That's the most in the NFL, like you mentioned. The next closest, Matthew Stafford at 224. 50 more sacks Russell Wilson has absorbed. During that same time frame, Wilson has the most touchdowns in the league, 6 most yards, and he is the best face of the franchise for the Seattle Seahawks, coming off that Walter Payton Man of the Year award for 2020. In terms of the Seahawks drafting to help protect Wilson, since 2016, they have taken just one offensive lineman in the first round. He's not even on the team anymore. And in 4 drafts from 2017 through 2020, they've drafted 3 offensive linemen, none before the third round. He needs some protection. You have to help Russell Wilson stay on his feet so he can make plays, so he can continue that MVP level of play that we've seen from him during the first half of the season, extended through the second half as well.
I agree with you, and I'm a big believer in Russell Wilson, but let me play the other side of it for a second. I mean, part of what makes him special is his ability to buy time. So couldn't some say, he's holding on to the ball too long?
I don't think that's the case at all, because when you look at some of his plays, a lot of them are downfield passes that take some time to develop. So you can't just force those and try to have success at the same time. So if he is holding onto the ball too long, those are the plays that kind of dictate, the receivers have to get open more downfield. I think the fact that he is so mobile and he can scramble, the Seahawks have kind of almost, well, we know that Russell could stay on his feet long, so let's just pay some of our draft equity elsewhere instead of doing the right thing, and that's protecting him longer so that he doesn't have to make all those spectacular plays on his feet.
Well, they're relying on him to make magic happen. Do you think this is a sign of future friction, though?
This is interesting because we have heard rumors over the last few years when it comes to Russell Wilson and him being available for trade. Even this past week, we heard the team say that they have received calls about Russell Wilson. Think back 2 years ago with the New York Giants, there was some reports that Russell Wilson could be a potential trade for between the Seattle and New York. But I don't know if I'm Seattle, these kind of quarterbacks, you have to do anything in your power to make sure that they're happy. Aaron Rodgers, Deshaun Watson, Russell Wilson, Patrick Mahomes, Lamar Jackson, and Tom Brady. These guys they have the team but in the palm of their hands because they are so spectacular, and there's no other quarterbacks out there that can really replicate their ability.
So you're saying they got to protect Russell Wilson?